Okay. So packed house. Abhishek joining us from Rajgir. Rohit Juglan will join us. Rohit Juglan will join us from Dubai. He's already there. He's reached this morning. Shomik from Mumbai, Gargi from Delhi, me from Calcutta, and Bharat from Bangalore. So it's almost Bharat Darshan going on. So not bad. Abhishek, Malaysia game in exactly an hour from now. Not the best day. What happened to him? He has frozen or what? It seems it's like a guillotine or what, boss?
He's
Come on.
frozen.
Yeah, exactly. Looking like French Revolution. Take him out. Come on. He's back. Abhishek, if you can hear me, yeah. If you can hear me, his
No,
internet
he
is
can't.
acting up. No.
Yeah.
No, but a very, very important game for India against Malaysia coming up in an hour and a half from now. Yesterday, I thought Abhishek alone, his namesake, could have scored 10 goals. 20 sitters were missed. In fact, in the fourth quarter itself, there were 8 or 9 sitters that were missed. As far as the Indian team is concerned, there's Rohit Juglan. Rohit, what's happening? What is the update? When did you reach? When are
Uh,
the Indians about to reach? Give us some updates, please.
yeah, so I think it's been a couple of hours that I reached here, and at the very start, because I think we have a little bit of confusion around that when is the first batch is arriving here. So that's why I was just running from Terminal 1 to Terminal 3, because you know uh, at least some of us know that the Terminal 3 is the Fly Emirates, the terminal here in Dubai. And if Team India, mostly what they prefer, if they travel somewhere around Australia, they will prefer Singapore Airlines. If they travel anywhere, mostly in the western part of the world, they will prefer the Fly Emirates. So I was just commuting from Terminal 1 to Terminal 3, and now I think half an hour later I have to rush to the airport again, because what I'm hearing that the Mumbai batch is arriving here around 5:30 local here in the Dubai time. And Surya Kumar Yadav will be the part of that batch. Hardik Pandya will part of that batch, and a few other players also. Gautam is arriving tonight, and Abhishek Sharma will be here. Kuldeep Yadav, Rinku Singh, uh, Shubman Gill, all the players, will be here in different batches. What we reported, I think, on 20th of August. So yes, we'll be there in the airport for all the different batches. Try to cover as much support staff as we can, and then we'll see that some players or the coaching staff will reach around 10:30 in the night. So we have to decide that uh, how much we can cover for you guys, and what all we can show to you.
And quickly, what's the plan for tomorrow for Team India, Rohit? Because I know you've got to leave and get to the airport in a bit. So, what is the plan for Team India? When are they supposed to practice? Any updates on that?
So in evening, because it's very hot, Buryada. It's very hot here. The afternoons are really, means it's baking outside. It's really hot at this point of time. I am here at this point of time in 2022 also, but it's very hot as compared to 2022
Why
Asia Cup.
this time of the year will be very hot? About 41,
Yes.
42, 43, and that loo will come and hit you. I mean,
Yeah.
but the evenings are relatively cooler. Once it's about 7, 8 o'clock
Let's
onwards, it's
let's
relatively
see.
cooler. That's what
Let's see.
generally is the case. So evenings are cooler and nicer, but
Yeah.
days are early morning is very nice, but during the day and right up to 5, 6 o'clock, it is unbearably hot.
So why I mentioned this, because that's what I'm hearing at this point of time, that there is no, early after a late afternoon schedule is not even there. Everything will be start around 6, around 5:30 ish. Nothing will be start around 4 also. No 3 p.m. training, no 4 p.m. training, not even a 5 p.m. training in Dubai. It will always start around 6 and will end around 9:30. What Team India is, not even Team India, but all the other teams also preferring at this point of time. So some days you will see that, because ICC have two different grounds. So some days you will see that Pakistan team is practicing on the other ground, and Indian team is practicing on the other ground, and they are using, all of the facilities which are there at the ICC academy. So what I'm getting is that tomorrow Team India will be having a practice session around 6. They'll be here around 5:30. And last time when me and Shamikda was here, there were a lot of times what happened is that Team India has their practice scheduled at around 5, but the players, individual players, are reaching 1 hour before, 1.5 hour before. So that doesn't happen this time. So for that, we'll be there, I think, an hour ago or 1.5 hour ago. We'll try to be there an hour ago and hour and a half ago. So yes, that's the schedule, Borela, for tomorrow as far as Team India is concerned. What I'm also thinking that if uh, if there is a final between Pakistan and Afghanistan, then we'll try to see that whether we can cover that also, because obviously both the teams will be the part of the Asia Cup campaign also, and it's a match that people are very much watching at this point of time. We did the videos, and they say that yes, if we are playing against them, we need to know about them. So haven't planned anything about that, but yes, if we are here on 7th, what I'm getting is that on 7th there is no practice session for Team India also. So there is a tri-series final mostly between Afghanistan and Pakistan. So let's see if things went well, if all the plans went well, we can also put that across to our viewers. That
Okay.
final.
Okay, sure. Shomik, coming to you, there's plenty of news going around. Ruturaj Gaikwad 184, Shreyas Iyer failed 25, Khalil got him. I think Khalil got him or somebody else got him. Khalil 2 wickets for 70. But Shomik 184 out of 206 balls. Ruturaj Gaikwad, quite a statement in the Duleep Trophy.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. And see, this Duleep Trophy, Rituraj Gaikwad might not get into the Indian Test team immediately, in the sense that the 2 Test matches against the West Indies in October, I don't see Rituraj Gaikwad. I mean, there could be there could be an opportunity going ahead, because there are two places up for grabs in the Indian Test team. One is that Indian team are not persisting with Karun Nair. Karun Nair would be dropped. So in that place, the competition is between Shreyas Iyer and Sarfraz Khan. Sarfraz Khan, unfortunately, has picked up an injury. He is not playing the Duleep Trophy. At the top of the order, Sai Sudarshan was tried in England at number 3. He didn't score too many runs, but he has been looked at as a long-term investment. He deserves to have his opportunities on home conditions. So immediately at the top, 1, 2, 3, there are no vacancy. So from that point of view, Rituraj will have to wait a bit. But Shreyas Iyer, for him, it is a tournament when he needs to make a statement, and from that perspective, getting out for just 27, it might not augur well, because runs are his only currency, and Shreyas Iyer will have to score runs. Um, he will have another opportunity to make amends in the final, but let's see.
Absolutely correct, Abhishek. I think your internet is now stable. Very, very important match against Malaysia. Yesterday, Craig Fulton was quite upset in that interview with you. I mean, he said one match at a time, and he was pretty upset, and anyone will be. India should have scored 6, 7 goals in the fourth quarter alone, chance after chance, chance after chance. What are you seeing, Abhishek? People have started to come in. Is it the home crowd pressure? What's going on? If they don't win tonight, it becomes very difficult for India. World Cup qualification on the line. Abhishek Mishra.
So they were talking about the crowd in Bihar. Already the build-up started around 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. And as I was just coming from the hotel room to stadium, and I saw that around 100 people waiting outside the gate to get inside. And that's how people here in Rajgir not only supporting India, but they came here around 2 p.m. for the classification match of the Bangladesh. And talking about the weather, if I tell you, it's almost 35 to 40 degree, very hot and humid. It's not easy to even stand. No shades, no sunroofs, no roofs. But it's still that people are crazy here. They came with umbrellas and gamchas, and stadium is almost full. If I talk about the till to, 2 p.m. So Bihar crowd is fantastic, and this is what the pattern I have seen. Even I was watching some rugby matches online recently that happened in Bihar, and I've seen that full crowd there as well. So people here are passionate, and first time something happening big here. So they are all excited that what is happening, how it is. Most of them maybe they don't know about that. About the sport, they don't know about the rule, but it's still that they are standing with the team in the stands. Yesterday even it was a heavy downpour. It's raining hard. Still that people stood in the stand. They were waiting for match to start, and with umbrellas or whatever they had, they tried, but still the Bihar crowd is fantastic. Whatever we say.
I'll go to Gargi. Yes, Shomik, quickly.
Just two things very quickly, diverting from cricket and moving to hockey. First of all, Abhishek, have you tried Rajgir's Pera? Number one. And number two is that on a serious note, I think it is my personal opinion, and you are more qualified to talk on this. I think the Indian hockey team needs specifically a specialist coach for the forwards. If you look at their conversion rate, it is that conversion rate that cost us the Olympic gold. Germany were there for the taking. The chances we missed in the Olympic semi-final, they were there for the taking. Maybe a specialist coach specifically for the forwards. I think both Australia and Holland have them. Maybe India would do well to appoint someone specifically for the forwards.
Fair point.
Definitely.
Bholanath Singh. Yes, Abhishek, quick reaction.
Yeah, definitely you need a deputy for the forward. If you have seen it, even yesterday match, we have seen that India did almost 90 to 20 circle penetration, but still failed to capitalize on that. And Fulton also, I mean, standing aside, and after the after the final, before the final two quarters, he also said the same, that I was just trying to motivate the guys and do whatever you can. But still, this is what we can see. Even Abhijit, Sukhjit, and Abhishek, they were also missing the same thing, that they got a lot of chances. Even it was like that. There was a time that there was Abhishek and there was goalkeeper only, no one between. But still that hitting, outside the goalpost. So that has been the India's problem as well. So really, definitely they need something. They need a forward coach, and also more than that, Paddy Upton is here once again, and maybe whatever mindset, they had some problem with the what we talk about. Maybe he can solve the issue. So let's see, sir, what happens. But definitely that your concern is. I agree with whatever you said, that India definitely need a forward coach.
Fair point. I mean, as we said yesterday, try and get an interview with Paddy. He's a good friend of mine. Go and tell Paddy that you work for us and you're part of our team. And Paddy is a very, very close friend, very, very close friend. So and he's a good guy to talk to. The mental conditioning, the way he goes about his business, the way he went about with Gukesh, and now with the hockey team. Gargi, on that note, everybody is talking about Rajgir and the way Bihar has impressed. You spoke to the DIG in Bihar and the 680 crore investment, and how Bihar is using sport as soft power. A comment on that, how Bihar is trying to project itself as the newer destination. We have seen Odisha do it. We've seen Assam do it. Now we are seeing Bihar do it. More and more states are trying to use sport as soft power, Gargi.
And it's incredible, because even if it is a political move, even if it has some ulterior motive, we don't care, because at the end of the day, it is sport that is getting promoted. More and more athletes are coming forward. You have this immense pipeline, like the conversation that I had with Ravindran Sankaran, and he made it clear that there was this program called Mashal, where 55,000 kids, 55, that's not a small number. That's not a small number at 55, or was it 35? I'm not sure, somewhere around that mark, but that's not a small number at all. And when you think of the amount of kids that are coming in from the grassroots, that are coming in from school level, from under 10, under 16, under 14 level, that speaks a lot. And the fact that they've got these multiple programs, multiple policies, they've got 3 huge scholarship programs where athletes are being supported with financial support for their training, for international travel, for all of that. There's the Medal Lao Naukri Pao scheme, which gives athletes government jobs once they get international and national level medals. So when you think about the sports penetration that is happening now, it's incredible, and it is one of the most impressive things to see. The fact that Bihar sports budget went from 30 crore rupees to 680 crore rupees, that's not a small amount. And the fact that there will be a lot of facilities that will follow, there will be a lot of institutions that will follow, programs, policies, it speaks a lot. And the fact that Abhishek also spoke, I've spoken to a few players, in private conversations, and they've said that the crowd has been incredible and the crowd has not disappointed at all. And one side note on Paddy Upton. I was having this off the record conversation with one of the players in the team, and he said that after that Pro League disaster that the Indian team had, he said, the advice was simple, and it was just to go with the flow of life. And the confidence is pretty high in that dressing room, and you can expect the Indian team to bounce back pretty hard.
Yeah, and they have the ability. We've seen that earlier in the past in Paris, before Paris, in that Australia tour. India did not do well, and Craig turned it around for Paris, and we saw a great result there. And Paddy is a good guy. Paddy is able. Hockey India will want to change fortunes. Bharat, a lot of people are asking about, because you do tennis, you and I seeing your stuff. Yuki Bhambri, by the way, I was having a chat with a couple of messages exchanged, rather not a chat
Yes.
with Yuki Bhambri about an hour back, and I wished him well. First semi-final for him, Grand Slam semi-final. Will play, I think, Skupski and Salisbury. That's the pair they will play. World number 6. These guys are ranked 14. Bharat, word on that, and also coming back and set this up. This whole question of due. You've been to Dubai multiple times earlier this year, last year. How important will due be? I will ask Rohit to do a due report. When Rohit goes to the airport, for example, is there due in the evening? He will be out for these players' arrivals, etc. He can actually give us a due report. Is there due? To what extent? But Bharat Ramraj, word on Yuki Bhambri and a word on Dubai and due.
Yes,
Sorry
good
to
comments
interrupt.
here.
The number was 50 lakh children from 35,000 schools. That
And by
was
the way,
counted.
180
Yeah.
crores is a staggering budget. Odisha also had 30 crores. It went up to 1,300 crores. And this one is going up to 700 crores. This is unbelievable. So Bihar clearly doing quite staggering work in the sporting domain. Yes, Bharat.
Yeah, you see, Bhamri has been around for very long. From what I know, he's been around since 2009 in the professional circuit. It's great for him that after 16 years, he's been able to come to this stage, that to a semi-final, and just taking forward what others have done, like Bhopati Leander Pace in terms of the doubles. This is in the past he has had his struggles in doubles. I don't think he's gone past second round or first round in the past. So considering that, this is just a wonderful achievement for Bhamri to. This is just a wonderful achievement for Bhamri to come to this stage. Hopefully, he can go all the way and continue the great tradition that the Indian doubles pairs have produced in the past. Yes, due factors. Yeah, I think you'd usually around in maybe late September you generally get maybe third, fourth week you generally get some due there. In Dubai, obviously, there's a lot of humidity. So if the humidity goes up 80%, 90%, then definitely at that time during the evening you will get some dew around. Yes, in the past too, I think whenever I've gone to Dubai, not just to cover tournaments, obviously, my sister lives there around 7:30 p.m. You tend to get some dew during the third, fourth week of September, and then during the first or second week of October. So maybe during the later stages of the tournament, you will get some dew in September.
Rohit, these players are reaching so late. I mean, tomorrow, the only good thing is practice is late, like you said, in the
Yes.
evening.
Yes.
Otherwise, it would have been a bit of an issue. I mean, people are landing around 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, even later. Gautam Gambhir is on an evening flight from Delhi, land around 10. So I think it was planned like that fifth, okay, we've got the day to acclimatize and maybe just get our body clock in order. And then 1.5 hours is not that bad in terms of a time difference. But that's how, I mean, India will start to get ready tomorrow, Rohit. 5 days, 10th is the first game. So you think that's enough time for a tournament like this? 3 or 4 practice sessions?
Yeah, absolutely. Because as you rightly said, Boryada, there's nothing called jet lag here in this, 2.5 hour flight with all, the business class facilities. There's nothing to be worried about that. And, weather-wise, yes, a little more hot and humid here. If you compare it with the Indian weather at this point of time, whether anyone is coming from any part of the country. It's not hot. It's not this hot in any part of the country, back in home. So I think that will be a little issue. But as you rightly said, that in evening, if it gets a little more pleasant, then I think there's no problem for them. So nothing to just it's I think only one thing, that how easy and how quick you can just go with this weather, because that's the, I think, only concern. And yes, as you rightly said, that dew will be a factor which I'll be looking around in the evening, that whether it's due here around 7:38, especially 8, because now the starting time of the game is what we are getting, it's 8 there in local time, 8 back in India. So we have to see that what we are getting around 6:30 here, 7 here. Are we getting any kind of dew, or is it like that one innings will be played without dew and then one innings will be with dew? So 2022 it happened like this only. So whoever is winning the toss, it's getting very obvious. If you see the IPL part also before that, during the COVID times, if you see the 2021 T20 World Cup part, it was like that only. But Champions Trophy, there were different kind of wickets. Obviously, it was a 50-over game, different kind of wickets. Some wickets were tough to bat early. You remember the India-Bangladesh game. It's not easy to bat on, I think, specifically on the second part of the innings. But you remember the India-Pakistan game, it was completely different. So that will be also a challenge. Pakistan team have spent a good 7 days here. They have played 2 practice games in the Dubai International Stadium. So this is good from India, that they are also adding 2 more practice days, to their schedule. It's not that they are only coming here match day -2 or match day -3 and they are ready for their first game. But they are coming here for, they are starting from 5th, 6th, then 7 off, 8 a practice, 9th a match day -1 practice, and then 10th they'll have a game. So, and most of them have played here maximum cricket. Some of them in IPL. Maybe a player like a Rinku Singh or a Abhishek Sharma are the only ones, or 1 or 2 players who are not played much cricket here in this part of the world. But I think otherwise everyone is very much acclimatized in these kind of situations. Burida.
I just had a small point on you. Just one
Yeah,
small
yeah.
point.
Yeah, make it and then
Yes.
I'll go to show.
Yeah, I just forgot to tell this before. See, when it comes to dew, it's not just about that little bit of droplets you get on the outfield. It's also the sheen on the wicket. That's something that Mike Hesson explained to me in an interview. The color of the wicket slightly changes. You will see that kind of whitish color when there is a little bit of dew. And he explained that is what exactly happened during that India-Pakistan game. There's a little bit of whitish color. That means the sheen on the wicket. Just one more thing. I said Bhambri's best result was second round. It is third round. Previously, it was third round. I just said second round.
Brother, you're on mute.
Questions there and some super chats, etc. Local, Proshanjit Mitro, one of our regular viewers. Last night I was driving at 10 p.m. It was 38. The real feel was 40 degrees. So my thought of getting evening pleasant breeze and all that goes out of the window right there. So Proshanjit hits that ball out of the park. Thanks, Proshanjit, for telling us, Rohit, be ready. All of us will be ready to get drenched and soaked in sweat. Okay. Okay. What is it? Who's somebody? Okay. There is one question. Suruchi Singh. Yeah, I'll go to Shomik on that. Let me give 2 more pieces of news. Suruchi Inder Singh becoming World Cup one, it was expected. It was expected after some fantastic World Cup results, except that last one where Suruchi Inder Singh did not finish in the Asian Championships in Kazakhstan, where she finished side of the podium. Otherwise, Suruchi Inder Singh has been right there, right up there. And this crop, whether it is Ella, whether it is Suruchi, whether it's Manu, whether it's Mehuli, whether it's all of these guys, but among the men, fantastic crop of Indian shooters. So you have seen what they did in that Asian Championship. So fantastic crop, Gautam. I'm glad you are asking a shooting question. It's one sport which we absolutely love and follow very closely. So glad you asked that. Shomik, coming to you again. When I look at the Asia Cup and this continuous point that Oh, government stand, government stand, government stand. I think you should clarify once and for all. Somebody who says that, again, somebody here only has asked, I'll read out the question and then I'll come to you. That Skandacharya, why no coverage or any show regarding the double standards of the government? Let me put it very clear. I think, and Shomik will elaborate on this, I think the government has taken the perfect stand as far as multinational sport is concerned. Anyone who says India should not play Pakistan, should boycott, etc., etc., I will. Why are you saying it? You are saying it, one, because you are only thinking of men's cricket. Number one. Number two, going by that logic that you will not play whenever there is a Pakistani there. So does that mean that Neeraj Chopra will withdraw from the World Championship in Tokyo? Indian women's team will give Pakistan a walkover in the Women's World Cup and lose it on home soil? Whenever there is a Pakistani, will you withdraw? Then there's no international sport for you. Stop. And all Pakistan needs to do is put a player, because they will know we will get a walkover, India will withdraw. Do you really think that is a sensible solution? Shomik Chakraborty, once and for all, put this debate to rest, please.
Just hypothetically think about this. 2028 LA Olympics, the gold medal match in cricket, India versus Pakistan. And you want Indian team to withdraw and forfeit the gold to Pakistan? So, I mean, basically the thing is that the government stand is pretty clear. We will not be playing any bilateral cricket or any sort of as far as any sport, in any sport, there will not be any bilateral assignments between the two nations. But multi-nation, number one, and it is part of the Olympic Charter. You cannot, the Indian team, the Indian government is aiming to host the 2036 Olympics. From that point of view, they will have to adhere to the Olympic Charter. Today, cricket cannot be considered in isolation. Earlier, you could have considered cricket in isolation, but now it's an Olympic sport. So the moment you will say that we are not going to play Pakistan in a multinational event, then the IOC might intervene, saying that, see, this is you are doing with a country who is an IOC member. So how come if you are aiming to host the Olympics in 2036, then in that case there would be a big question mark over Pakistani athletes getting those visas and all. And right at that moment, your endeavor to host the biggest sporting event on earth goes out of the window. It goes down the drain. You cannot do that. So you have to follow the Olympic Charter, and this is precisely the reason why the Indian government have allowed Indian teams across various sporting disciplines to face Pakistan in multi-nation tournaments. Now, Pakistan are not coming for junior hockey stuff like that. That is their problem. That is not India's problem. The doors are open. Pakistan are shooting.
They're coming. Bolaji said yesterday on Rev Sports they're coming. He said he confirmed it. He confirmed it in an interview to us yesterday. Pakistan will come for the Junior World Cup or not. Whether they come or not, we don't know. But the Hockey India Secretary General is on record on our platform saying they're coming. Abhishek, coming to you. You've been to Bhubaneswar. You've been to Rajgir. I am sure you've been to Jharkhand. Compare the facilities. Is this stadium as good? Is the turf as good? Is it slow? What are you getting spoken to people? I was getting that this turf is slightly slow and the Indians don't like it that much. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a bit slow compared to the turf is in Odisha or the turf in the rest part of India. But facilities, they are catching up. Still, they are catching up. It's not like that they built everything. They are still catching up. But yes, the Bihar government, or we talk about DG Sports, Ravinder Sankran, they are there. Yesterday I was talking to Ravinder and he said that we are not looking to make a huge infra. We are looking the basic infra. We are trying to get the basic infra on the platter so that everyone can access that. So we are not going to pour a lot of money building a stadium which holds capacity is 80,000, 70,000 or whatever it is. But they are trying to build everything. And right now what I'm saying seeing in this Bihar Sports University, almost they have built a lot of things that right behind me there's the swimming pool, It has all the facilities. Then on the side, another hockey ground which was used for the practice, and also on my right side there's a cricket stadium. They are building it. So the development is happening, and and the way they have built all this is in like the old Nalanda style. You will see everything painted the red bricks. So yes, the field is a bit slow, but still that. Even Harmanpreet was saying that yes, it was a bit slow yesterday when I was talking to him in the mixed zone. He said that yes, it was bit slow, but we are not going to use it as an excuse. And yes, we didn't play good hockey. We failed to convert whatever we got, and that's how it has been. We will try to improve against the Malaysia, and Malaysia is not.
Yeah, they won 2-0 against China yesterday. It's a good side, has been thorn in India's flesh for a while. Malaysia, recent times, India has had the better of them. अभिषेक आज पेड़ा जरूर खा लेना. शुभम शोमिक ने राइटली कहा है, राजगीर में गए हो, पेड़ा अगर नहीं खाते हो तो कोई फायदा नहीं होता है. गार्गी से बात करते रहते हो तो उसके बात में मत आना. वो तुमको बोलेगी हवा खा लो. वैसे मत चलना. प्रॉपरली पेड़ा वेड़ा
नहीं
ठीक ठाक
ये बिहार गवर्नमेंट सब कर रही है लोकल कुजीन. लोकल कुजीन सर.
तो यार तुम गवर्नमेंट का पेड़ा अच्छा नहीं होगा. तुम जाके प्रॉपरली खरीदो, लोकल दुकान से जाके पेड़ा खरीद के खाओ. श्रमिक होके दुकानটা বলে দেবে রাজগীর ইজ ফ্যান্টাস্টিক ফর পেড়া. এনিওয়ে লাস্ট
no पेड़ा and also खाजा.
I honestly don't know. Does anybody know Rohit Juglan is our IPL person? Shomik is our IPL person. Anybody has any idea about KKR coach or captain? I don't. I honestly don't know. Anyone? Shomik? Rohit? No. Anybody? No, not yet. The moment we get to know, we will tell you. Gargi, there are some super chats which we have missed. People will start complaining. Can you take them, please? What is this? Everyone heard Juglan news as certain opposite can happen. Good. So Rohit is like the weatherman of the 1980s in Calcutta. Good for us. So Rohit will give one. Shobit will give one. One will be correct. Forget it.
Me back in England.
Yes, you are exactly. No, but you also got it right on occasions. Boria, you give right news. What is BCCI thinking for Kohli? Let me put this on record, folks. Rohit is a gun reporter. Shomik is an absolute champion. These people are proper. I don't even do news. So I don't do news. Whatever people call and tell me, that's all I know. As far as 2027 is concerned, we have had this debate multiple times. Mine is an opinion, not news. And that is if Virat Kohli has the hunger, nobody. If Virat Kohli has the hunger and the performance, nobody can take him out of the Indian team. It's as simple as that. Does he have the hunger? How he balances the need to play only the limited number of ODIs that he has, how he manages his cricket. Will he? Deep Dasgupta in that interview today told me, let Virat come and play the 50-over game in England. So will that happen? We've got to wait and see. But there's no question that Virat Kohli, if he has the hunger, can certainly play on much more than this Australia series. 27 is very far. Let's take it series by series and we will analyze. More super chats, Gargi?
It's just a shout out. That's it. That's all we have.
Why does Sanju Samson get ignored? A big tournament arrives. Rohit, you want to take that? Sanju Samson get ignored when a big tournament arrives?
No, it's not about him being ignored. It's always been the case that he is part of the T20 World Cup side also. But you have a preference. At that point of time, there was a call taken by Rohit Sharma that he want to promote Rishabh Pant, and Rishabh did really well. If you see that IPL, he was scoring runs. He was hitting it in a good pace. And at that point of time, what's Rohit's plan was that he wants someone at that number 3 position. So if you see the way Rishabh started the World Cup is a real high point for Indian cricket at that time, because his innings versus Pakistan was a very crucial innings. If you see Rishabh Pant's inning in the New York T20 World Cup game, it was a very good inning. So yes, you can say at this point of time that Sanju struggled in that England series, especially against those short ball problems, and continuously, he was getting out on those short ball stuffs. But if you see, it was as I said in the yesterday's show and many other shows also, that for me it was always about Yashasvi versus Shubman, and Sanju versus Abhishek. And in Sanju versus Abhishek, you have to choose Abhishek Sharma for the flamboyance and for the strike rate, what he possesses at this point of time.
Fair point. Last round of questions before anyone. I think I need to give the football update. We had said that Sandesh Jhingan is undergoing surgery today. Sandesh Jhingan is undergoing surgery today, and it's a hairline fracture in the jaw. Yesterday he came back. I spoke to him yesterday. I am continuously in touch with Sandesh Jhingan. Afghanistan game today for India. I hope the team does it for him. I've seen very few people who are as courageous and as bold and as lion-hearted as Jhingan is. Jhingan is a rock, and I wish him the very best. I wish him speedy recovery. I know that the surgery is being done fast so that Jhingan can make it back to international sport as quickly as possible. So we wanted to give you that update. Mohun Bagan and FC Goa will be playing a match in Kolkata in the Kishore Bharati Stadium on the 9th as preparation for the AFC 2, which is on the 16th for Mohun Bagan. So that's FC Goa versus Mohun Bagan as far as football is concerned. What is this? You're a joke to think that Virat is anyway inaccessible. No one get easy access unless you face him. He has guards, whatever that means. I don't know what this is. Magnus, Hikaru, Fabiano, Wesley So, and Duda not playing FIDE in 2025 Grand Swiss. Yes, I mean, chess. And Shomik, you want to take a dash at that? Gukesh explained in that interview yesterday why he's playing the Grand Swiss, and thereafter in November that World Cup in India. Do you want to address this question from Gautam? But the interesting thing was the dress change, which I thought was clearly prompted by that Magnus Carlsen jeans.
Yeah, absolutely is. Absolutely is. I mean, he is the style. Magnus Carlsen is the style icon. He is everything. And I mean, this young crop, they follow him like fanboys. But that thing aside, I think as Gukesh, in terms of the number of matches, the number of games he plays, the better for him, because he's under massive pressure. He will be under massive pressure to retain his title, and it's very, very tough. And you have already seen that mind games have started. People are comments are coming out, flying thick and fast, saying Gukesh will not be able to retain his crown, stuff like that. And it is expected. Age, I mean, you cannot complain that Gukesh is still just a teenager and shouldn't be put under pressure. When you are the world champion, you have to take all these things. I think Gukesh has that steel, and he can take that with a smile, with his calm demeanor. He can take that. But as he needs to play as many matches or as many games, irrespective of the tournaments, for his preparation for that world championship. Formats don't matter. If it is not classical, if it is rapid, so be it. But you are part of that game. Your brain is continually working. And if you are in a shootout situation in that world championship, then it becomes a rapid. Then the classical becomes the rapid format, and you can draw inspiration from your exploits in rapid tournaments. So from that point of view, whatever he is playing, we should extend our wholehearted support, because he is the champion. But this is even more difficult. Winning the title when nobody knew him was okay, fine, great. But retaining the title is even more important.
Totally agree. Proshajit Mitra, when free in Dubai, want to take the Rev Sports team out for the best Arabic food. You also join us. We've got a partnership with the Fortune Group, and we'll be at Freddy's Maximum Days. So Proshajit, we'll give you the address. Come and join us for a meal. We'd love it, because last time also you'd invited us. Let's host you rather than you saying it, because you've been a viewer of ours, and our fans are our lifeblood. We'd be happy to host you in any part of the any part of Dubai, wherever we are. We'll let you know, and you can come and join us. It's time to close the show because Rohit Juglan has to go to the airport. But before that, I know Rohit Juglan's favorite cricketer is Shubman Gill, or one of the favorites. His favorite for all of us.
My favorite is Rohit Sharma.
Shubman Gill is going to be the favorite for many. And the reason I'm saying this is tomorrow's Teachers' Day. So I was thinking, what should I do? What should I do? What should Rev Sports do? What will be a really special show to do? So you guys would be delighted. Karsan Ghavdi, for the first time, at length, talks about how he discovered Shubman Gill. He talks about how he was walking around that Punjab Cricket Association ground and it was raining, and how he saw this 12-year-old bat against 16-year-old and 17-year-old boys, and how he told Shubman Gill's father that this guy has to come to my nets tomorrow for the Punjab Cricket Association training. And that started. And he also said that Shubman is in regular touch with Kadubhai. And every match, after every match, he wishes him and he responds. And that relationship between the teacher and the student. Listen to Karsan Ghavdi, one of the best India has had. The special interview coming tomorrow your way at 12 noon on Shubman Gill, and all the updates, obviously, from Dubai. Gargi's story on badminton today was good, that the Indira Gandhi Stadium will be used and not the KD Jadhav Hall. That's what multi-sport is all about. Abhishek Mishra there in Rajgir, Rohit Juglan in Dubai, Gargi Raut reporting multiple times from Delhi, different stories, Shomik Chakraborty from Mumbai. That's what stories are all about, folks. It's not about one sport and sitting and giving gyan in my chair. A lot of people were asking that, where are your reporters in Rajgir? Now show me where are the other reporters in Rajgir. 2 days and government junket over back home. That's not reporting. Anyway, leave it. Teachers' Day, we will celebrate big. It's one of those days which is about respect, which is about dignity. And I want to close this show. A lot of people are discussing journalists. Every journalist has his or her source. Every journalist wants to get a story right. Every journalist is working hard. I told multiple people yesterday, it is absolutely essential that we as a fraternity, as a team, as a fraternity, have each other's back. It is no way. It is a very small fraternity. Wow, how many people? 1,000? If we are divided, we as a fraternity stand to lose out. Somebody will get a story right. Somebody will get a story wrong. It doesn't matter. Today's breaking news is tomorrow's toilet paper. That's what it is. We flush it out. Forget it. You are as good as your last story. We'll end there. Shomik Chakraborty, Gargi Raut, Abhishek Mishra, Rohit Juglan, thank you very much. Abhishek, look forward to your report after the Malaysia game. Rohit, look forward to all your breaking updates from Dubai. All the very best. Take care in the heat, because the heat can be very badly debilitating. Hydrate yourself. Keep hydrating yourself. And to everyone watching, thank you very much for joining us.